So you have a new video game for me? Yes, I do. I thought we could make another Counter-Strike game with a focus on the competitive side of the game. I mean, why would we do that? I mean, Counter-Strike Source and the original Counter-Strike, where despite having competitive players, was always focused on community and map and servers obviously as well. And wouldn't that be a massive change of shift? I mean, see how much money professional athletes do these days. So I thought we can do the same. Oh, so you're saying we can even make more money out of it? Yeah. Okay, I'm in. Great. So how would we approach the competitive side of the game? I mean, we don't have established sponsors and leagues, and video games are still quite a new thing, so I'm not sure where you're going with it. So I had the idea that we invest in it and leave the core gameplay for most of the part untouched, so all the players and teams can play against each other, and then complain how bad the game is basically. Wouldn't that hurt our repetition of always making the best and most community-focused games of all? Also, we can just update the game itself only when the player count goes lower and then either nerf or buff certain weapons or utilities. Updating the game when the community always complains and moves away is tight. Yeah. What about the game engine? Wouldn't it be too difficult to create a completely new engine for it? Super easy, barely an inconvenience. Oh, really? You see, we can just use the engine from Counter-Strike Source. That works. So what we're gonna do with the older players who grew up with the original Counter-Strikes or even maybe the Half-Life games? In addition as well, would that not also intensify the cheating problem we have like in every other competitive sport? Yes, but we would be so big by that point because new players are joining all the time and money would be involved. And after a few years, sponsors will come in and proper teams get established. Meaning, we're never gonna lose our pole position in the gaming industry, as we would be the first game to establish esports. Money, kids and gambling. Don't you see a moral problem there? No. Oopsie. Oops. Great pitch so far. Any additional ideas on how we can make even more money out of it? I thought after a few years we can also introduce an update where we can sell weapon skins, like other games do nowadays, like Skyrim or other popular games. Great. Hopefully we can dig deeper into it once this update is out. So what do you think? Sounds great so far. So one last thing, what would happen if someone develops a new game and is doing all the things we don't do, and then it gets popular and makes competition for us? Would our teams and developers not move just to the other new game? I wouldn't worry too much, sir. We have the best developers and going to have the best players, and they would never leave us.
What is that actually happened?
Of course it happened. I think this is a reflection of how like